From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Late Edition News at 10 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Monday, February 22nd, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. We begin tonight with breaking news from West Hazleton. Fire crews from around the greater Hazleton area are on scene on Green Street in the borough for a structure fire. Our Gary Perna is live on scene now. Gary, what can you tell us?
Good evening, Ann. We are live here on Green Street. The address of the house is 421 Green Street here in West Hazleton. When fire crews arrived on location, they found somebody on the front porch, an elderly woman who needed help out of the home. Crews assisted getting her away from harm and then got her into the care of EMS. Now, we also know that fire crews had a heavy firefight on the second floor of this home. According to Fire Chief Sean Evans, they also had a ceiling collapse on the second floor of the home. Fire crews from throughout the greater Hazleton area came in to assist them. Right now, here at this 5:30 hour, they are cleaning up from this fire. Now, we'll have much for you coming up tonight on Late Edition News at 10. We'll hear from the fire chief about what exactly happened here at this fire. We're live tonight in West Hazleton. I'm Gary Perna, WYLN News.
Well, emergency crews from West Hazleton and the surrounding areas were called to a carbon monoxide incident around 3:30 p.m. this afternoon. A passerby noticed heavy black smoke pouring out of a chimney at 221 North 4th Street and immediately dialed 911. We spoke with West Hazleton Police Fire Chief Sean Jones.
And because of it being a double home, we always check the other side. During the initial check of the 221, we had 19 to 25 parts per million starting to build up in that residential side. We immediately evacuated the 223 side, which had the only occupant
Eastern PA. We can have just about anything in terms of weather, but we're kind of quiet from Wilkes-Barre through Scranton, Berwick, Bloomsburg, Lewisburg, Williamsport, all points at this time continuing to remain dry. Our live Lehigh Tire conditions outside our station in Hazleton, mid to upper 30s, 38 degrees to be exact. Wind's not much of a factor. They're very light, generally coming in under 5 miles per hour. 43 Wilkes-Barre Scranton International Airport, 40 degrees in Mount Pocono, 50 degrees in Allentown, 52 in Philly, 49 in Williamsport, 45 in State College, Wyoming Valley area. Things shaping up to be pretty nice, generally in the 40s. Satellite and radar, an increase in clouds as you head down toward the south. For our area, pretty much we have mostly clear skies. Those clouds will be on the increase heading through tonight and tomorrow, and watch what happens with another storm system that starts to head in our direction. Tomorrow, may have to deal with some rain, snow showers around. That's pretty much about it. And then a steadier, heavier rain starts to arrive across our area, and you can clearly see it by Wednesday evening, overspreading all of our region. Temperature-wise, dropping down into the 20s, lower 30s tonight. Tomorrow, we're up into the 30s, some areas near 40 degrees. Looks like we have a shot of staying above freezing as we go into tomorrow night, and Wednesday morning, notice temperatures still in the mid to upper 30s. So as a result from this next system, generally rain, and we can be looking at a decent amount of rain, and this only takes us into Wednesday evening. Not a lot going on, maybe a tenth, 1/1500ths of an inch, but more heavier rain later Wednesday night, and as we go into our Thursday, maybe some lingering moisture that we still have to deal with. So again, maybe a couple of rain, snow showers around for tomorrow, and as we go into our Wednesday night and Thursday morning, a steadier heavy rain starts to overspread our area. Extended forecast looking like this, and what we can expect going into the next couple of days. So a couple of rain, snow showers for tomorrow, about 35, and then a steadier, heavier rain develops as we go into our Wednesday night. Some leftover showers for Thursday in the 40s, and then after that, it turns a little bit colder, with temperatures generally only getting up into the 30s. Our daytime Pennsylvania lottery numbers, the pick 267, a pick 3975, and a pick 40955. The pick 5 numbers looking like this: 47806, and treasure hunt numbers 239, 23, and 29. We'll have more for you coming up after these commercial messages.
Hello, I'm Gary Perna from WYLN TV. Please join us this year as the Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society presents the 38th annual telethon On the Road to Wellness. The telethon will be held Saturday, February 27th at our new home, the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton. WYLN will be broadcasting live from 11 to 11 p.m. Join us for a day filled with great entertainment. The telethon is made possible by these sponsors.
Tune in each week to WYLN TV 35 to watch the #1 Hazleton-based broadcasted television talk show, The Storm, hosted by Tiffany Cloud. Candidates, politicians, community leaders, and more appear on The Storm when they want to be heard. New shows air Wednesdays at 8 p.m. and these additional airtimes. Only on WYLN TV 35. We're your local network.
WYLN is proud to announce a huge technical upgrade to our channels that will bring a better digital picture and expanded coverage area to viewers all over northeastern and central Pennsylvania. In addition to Channel 35.1 in Hazleton, you can watch a crystal clear picture in Berwick and Columbia County on Channel 47.1 and in East Stroudsburg on Channel 24.1. And we're proud to announce Pennsylvania's newest TV station, Channel 9.1 in Williamsport, serving Lycoming, Montour, Northumberland, and Union counties. Now more than ever, WYLN is your local network.
February 27th from 11 until 11 is the annual American Cancer Society Telethon, and I am pleased to be standing next to a co-chair, Jane Doherty. Jane, thank you so much for being here. I know it's a crazy week for you trying to get everything ready. It's 12 hours of fun entertainment, tricky trays, bake sale, so much to do, and so much education to get from this telethon.
Yes.
You've been doing this telethon for many years.
This is our 38th annual.
What's it like for you to get to 38?
Well, it's kind of a mixed blessing because we're very happy to be able to do it and to promote cancer awareness in the community, but we really do hope for a cure, and we won't have to do it anymore.
I couldn't agree with you more. But to see the growth and to see the age range and the young children coming out to support the telethon and to support the American Cancer Society, it's something that we love to see.
Oh, fabulous. We have telethon babies, as we call them. And they're not, well, we have new babies now, but we have telethon babies who are now young women. And in fact, I just had a call this afternoon that one of them, who's in medical school in Philadelphia, will be back to help us on Saturday. And she said, oh, she'll do anything. She'll be a runner. She'll do anything that you need her to do.
That's
so
great.
It's a great big family, and it's a wonderful family. It's a very generous family, a very giving family, and we're very blessed to be able to do it.
And we're blessed to be able to broadcast it here on WYLN for those 12 hours. And throughout those 12 hours, you'll be able to hear a lot from survivors, from family members, and of course from those that help run a lot of the organizations like the Road to Recovery.
Correct.
Tell us about what people will be able to learn from this telethon.
Well, first of all, we have a health fair going on from 11 to 2. We have 17 vendors, which is the most we have ever had for the health fair. So there will be all kinds of free screenings and free health information there. During the course of the telethon, we have a number of local physicians coming on. They'll be talking about what they do, what ways there are to prevent cancer and to treat cancer, what things are available locally. We'll be promoting our own services such as the Road to Recovery. We have 19 volunteer drivers, and we've invited them all to come on and share with you just what do they do. Where do they drive, when do they drive, and what do they get out of this experience. I'm very impressed that the Road to Recovery drivers provide much more than a ride. And when I see them sitting talking with the people that they transport, and I see them hug each other before they leave, and the guys talk about baseball and the women talk about clothes and cooking, and it's just a fabulous, fabulous service that we provide, all free of charge.
Mm-hmm. And at the telethon, I know when even I'm on the telethon, we try to provide viewers with information they may not know about cancer and the cancer research and the strides that they've made in studying this and in labs. Tell us about the information that they'll learn as well, just cancer in general.
We have a local doctor who is a researcher in California. His name is Dr. Daniel Miner, and he was interviewed this week via Skype, and he'll be telling us about what he does in relation to cancer, which is way more complicated than I understand, but the gist of it is that he works with electrical impulses in the brain and how painkillers work with your brain to control pain in cancer patients. So we'll be talking about that with Dr. Miner. We have local oncologists talking about what the treatments are currently, what advances have been made. And one of my favorite statistics has recently come out from the American Cancer Society. Because of research, because of early treatment and prevention, cancer death rates have dropped 23% in the last 21 years.
That's amazing.
And that is just hard to understand. That's just hard to believe that we have come that far. So it really is possible that there will be a cure in our lifetime.
And this year, the telethon is at the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton.
Our brand new location.
Brand new location is exciting, though, because it mixes it up a little bit. You get to see the entertainment, and there's plenty to do, so make sure you stop on in. And you said there's also a bake sale, too.
There's a huge bake sale. There's hundreds of tricky trays. There's a 50-50, so there's a little bit of something for everyone. Please come to the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton to see us. If you can't make it there, we're always taking pledges at that famous number, 570-459-1212.
Watch Off the Beaten Path on WYLN TV 35 and discover the Pennsylvania you never knew existed.
Hi, I'm Granny Rita. Join us this week on Granny's Kitchen, where we will be making an excellent Irish breakfast. Very hearty dishes. We're going to be making a breakfast hash, some raisin oat scones, and some sausage and cheddar corn muffin bread. Join us this week on Granny's Kitchen. See you then.
After suffering back-to-back overtime losses, the Baby Pens dropped a game in regulation in Toronto on Friday. On Sunday, Wilkes-Barre-Scranton looking to snap that 3-game skid in Rochester. First period, Carter Rowney, the benefit of some great passing from Sahir Gill and Tom Kostopoulos. The Pens go up 1-0. Second period, it's William Carrier, the finisher for the Americans. Both teams able to add another tally, setting up overtime yet again. And that time, it's Cal O'Reilly finishing the night on this rebound attempt here. 3-2 the final, and another overtime loss. But the Pens do get a point and remain one ahead of Hershey in the Atlantic Division standings. The first place Pens get the second place Bears tomorrow at home. Hazleton boys basketball was the #1 seed in the Quad A districts, but seeding didn't seem to matter in Friday's rematch of last year's sub-regional championship game. WYLN broadcasting this one from Berwick, with Hazleton taking on Abington Heights, who actually finished with a better regular season record. Fantastic start for the Comets, the 3-ball to open things up. Then, even when they miss, they're still able to score, and Tim Toro, a problem all night. The tip in, and next it's Abington Heights finding Toro yet again. That seems to be a theme. He connects with the tough bucket at the rim, and the Comets start up 7-0, and then the first quarter up 20-4. But that's when the push begins. Bobby Planutis, baseline reverse scoop layup drops, and he follows that up with some great timing on the steal. Then dish to Demir Faison, and the Cougars suddenly down just 6. However, they can't get it much closer throughout the night, and Abington Heights advances to Saturday's title game, 62-53 the final, ending Hazleton's season. And finally, to an event that transcends sports, but still includes them. Over the weekend, Penn State students held their annual 46-hour, no sitting, no sleeping dance marathon and raised nearly $10 million towards the fight against pediatric cancer. Former Nittany Lion football player Devin Still appeared with his daughter Leah during Saturday's pep rally, featuring dance performances from Penn State's athletic teams. In 2014, at age 4, Leah was diagnosed with neuroblastoma and underwent several surgeries and treatments over the next year and a half. In November of 2014, Devin announced that Leah was in remission. With Leah as a judge, her dad's old team, football, won the pep rally, beating out women's soccer in the championship round. Tonight on Late Edition Sports, highlights as the district playoffs in basketball continue. But next, Joe Garbacik is in with a final look at the forecast. Stay tuned.
Hello, I'm Bill Washko from WYLN TV. Please join us this year as the Hazleton unit of the American Cancer Society presents the 38th annual telethon On the Road to Wellness. The telethon will be held Saturday, February 27th at our new home, the Health and Wellness Center at Hazleton. WYLN will be broadcasting live from 11 till 11. The telethon is made possible by these sponsors.
All is quiet along the northeast part of Pennsylvania. Throughout the entire state it is quiet, but things are going to start to change over the next couple of days as some rain starts to head in our direction, and some of it will be heavy at times when all is said and done. Extended forecast looking like this going into the next couple of days, at least with this system. We have to deal with, again, just rain, temperatures getting up into the 40s, but once everything passes, it gets colder with temperatures only in the 30s and nighttime lows in the teens.
So I guess we have to deal with some rain after a beautiful day today. No
That wasn't
wind,
bad at all.
no nothing.
Yeah, it was nice.
All right, sounds good. We want to thank the Hazleton Police Department and Mayor Jeff Cassat for allowing us, to put that commercial together. It is catchy. I know some of us have been singing it. It's in our head. But you can see that commercial, and it will be airing here on WYLN. You can also check it out on our Facebook page, and please share it so that everyone can see what number to text those tips to. And of course, once again, it's anonymous.